Welcome, beautiful souls. So I've done a little series today, so I will, for the other two videos that I popped up prior to this one, I'll put the links below in the comment section, because I've done a little trio of videos sitting out in the sun, which is beautiful. Anyway, this is a follow-on. When the Divine Feminine starts to choose this journey, chooses to run towards love, your Divine Masculine chooses the same. They are a reflection of you. So that physical body is really only ever responding to the energy. And this is not about control, okay? Because you're just doing the energy work. So this is, this connection is beyond this physical world. It's beyond anything that you'll ever experience with anyone else. So your true masculine, you are one being at your core essence, okay? And the true twin flame is your soul. It's the soul, twin flame, let's call it the same thing. And this is why we need to align with soul, because that's where you'll find the true twin flame. And I talked in one of the videos about the chakras aligning. As you're neutralizing and balancing out the fear-based energy, you'll feel it. You'll feel the heat coming up here, and you'll feel it more and more and more, and this connection builds on the inside. This is where the love builds. It doesn't build out in the physical world, you build it on the inside. And that's why with twins, the love never dies. In fact, it expands, because as you are shifting that fear-based frequency, it has no choice but to expand into love, because that's who we are at our essence. So when the feminine polarity actually goes, I'm choosing this, and yes, you can choose this. This was something I wanted to touch on in the last video, was when we keep running from this and going, oh, but we've been told to detox and told to do this, and yes, that's necessary if you're really in like crazy obsessive energy, but ultimately we want to learn how to work with this energy, this big frequency, and you want to run towards this. You run towards it and you choose this, because staying looping and stuck in the ego structure is just hell, and you don't want that. So this journey is, run towards it, choose union, and you choose union through the embodiment of the work that you do, okay? You don't choose union through trying to manipulate, and I don't mean manipulation in a terrible context, but essentially relationships do a lot of manipulation, right? There's a lot of manipulating behaviors in relationships, and that's not going to work in this connection. All that normal sort of 3D stuff is low vibrational, and it's not going to work. So you run towards this. This is your gift from God, from the divine. You are meant to be. You were made as pairs, and there is nothing wrong with wanting to be with your twin flame. However, we've got to get the needy desperation energy out from the energy, okay? That's what you're alchemizing. It's okay to love your masculine, but you've got to get that need and that want and that desperation energy out, because that's fear-based, and it's based on conditions, it's based on attachment, and this journey is gonna change your whole outlook on what a relationship should look like. The other thing I'd like to say in here is let go. You don't need to worry about trying to figure out, how do I let go of expectations and attachments. As you shift closer into alignment with soul, your twin flame, that naturally falls away. It's just organically part of the process, because when you're in soul, you have none. You really don't. That's how peaceful you are. You just don't. You're just in this beautiful frequency of love, and you just become love, and you just have love, and it's how you express that love. So it's going to be very different. So don't even worry about that stuff. All you got to focus on is just balancing out the fear-based energy, which is often called the push energy. But when you make these choices, your twin will make the same choices, because the true masculine is the soul, and it's designed to only reflect the feminine, okay? So as you choose it, your twin will make similar choices. Now, it may not look like it in the 3D. Let that go, okay? That is old energy playing out, and it needs to cycle out. All karmic cycles and all that need to be collapsed, and I did a video the other day about the density in 3D. So you've just got to really come inwards, trust you're being guided, Trust that when you make when you make a choice energetically, your higher masculine, 5D masculine, makes the same choice. So when you choose to engage in them always being in another relationship or being in a karmic cycle, well, they're going to stay there because you're the creator. This is where your power sits. So choose this journey. You're safe to choose it, but you don't choose it through playing in the 3D. You choose it through doing the work, the energetic work, and just allowing yourself to just lean in, trust that you're being guided, trust this process, and know that you are running towards something greater than, you're running towards the most beautiful gift. It truly is a stunning gift, and you want to do this work irrespective of the masculine in 3D, because you feel bloody incredible and your life shifts in the most phenomenal ways. And that's the gift you've been given, right? So it's worth it. It's worth leaning in. When we stay stuck in the ego structure and blaming the masculine for stuff, you're gonna struggle, and it's not going to be a pleasant ride for you. You've been awakened. You've been given the gift. It's up to you to unwrap it, and know that leaning into all those heavy emotions, they will ease up. It does become easier. In fact, it just becomes phenomenal. And you do get to a space where you're really not even bothered by what they're doing. It's not that you don't care. It's just simply that you're in such beautiful energy and you want them to be free like you want to be free. And the paradox, that's when they can stay. And it's a beautiful, beautiful journey. So lean into love, choose love. All you're doing here is you're choosing you and choosing to be the highest version of you. And what you do is you energetically shift and you pull them along with you, and you just allow the soul to orchestrate what needs to happen in their life, and you just focus on yours. And just trust that this is the realest thing that you will ever be going on. And it's an incredible journey back to the true, authentic you. Anyway, sending lots of love.